The letter of Paul to the Romans, chapter 1. Paul, a servant of Yeshua HaMashiach, called to be an apostle, set apart for the gospel of Yahweh, which he promised beforehand through his prophets in the Holy Scriptures, concerning his Son, who was descended from David according to the flesh, and was declared to be the Son of Yahweh, in power, according to the Spirit of holiness, by his resurrection from the dead, Yeshua HaMashiach, our Adonai, through whom we have received grace and apostleship, to bring about the obedience of faith for the sake of his name among all the nations, including you who are called to belong to Yeshua HaMashiach. To all those in Rome who are loved by Yahweh and called to be saints, grace to you and peace from Yahweh, our Father, and our Adonai, Yeshua HaMashiach. First, I thank Yahweh through Yeshua HaMashiach for all of you, because your faith is proclaimed in all the world. For Yahweh is my witness, whom I serve with my Ruach in the gospel of his Son, that without ceasing I mention you always in my prayers, asking that somehow by Yahweh's will I may now at last succeed in coming to you. For I long to see you, that I may impart to you some spiritual gift to strengthen you, that is, that we may be mutually encouraged by each other's faith, both yours and mine. I want you to know, brothers, that I have often intended to come to you, but thus far have been prevented, in order that I may reap some harvest among you as well as among the rest of the Gentiles. I am under obligation both to Greeks and to barbarians, both to the wise and to the foolish. So I am eager to preach the gospel to you also who are in Rome. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of Yahweh for salvation in everyone who believes, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of Yahweh is revealed from faith for faith, as it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. For the wrath of Yahweh is revealed from heaven against all the ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who by their unrighteousness suppress the truth. For what can be known about Yahweh is plain to them, because Yahweh has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made. So they are without excuse. For although they knew Yahweh, they did not honor him as Yahweh or give thanks to him, but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools, and exchanged the glory of the immortal Elohim for images resembling mortal man and birds and animals and reptiles. Therefore, Yahweh gave them up in the lust of their hearts to impurity, to the dishonoring of their bodies among themselves, because they exchanged the truth about Yahweh for a lie, and worshipped and served the creature rather than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this reason, Yahweh gave them up to dishonorable passions, for their women exchanged natural relations for those that are contrary to nature, and the men likewise gave up natural relations with women and were consumed with passion for one another, men committing shameless acts with men and receiving in themselves the due penalty for their error. And since they did not see fit to acknowledge Yahweh, Yahweh gave them up to a debased mind, to do what ought not to be done. They were filled with all manner of unrighteousness, evil, covetousness, malice. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, maliciousness. They are gossips, slanderers, haters of Elohim, insolent, haughty, boastful, inventors of evil, disobedient to parents, foolish, faithless, heartless, ruthless. Though they know Yahweh's decree that those who practice such things deserve to die, they not only do them, but give approval to those who practice them. Baruch be the reading of the word, both now and forevermore. May you continue to grow in His grace and experience His mercy and love and divine intervention. Shabbat Shalom.